Everything is set up just like how I wanted to. You know how it is. Justin R. Harris here. Business scenarios solved. Dropping solutions on all of these. You guys know the content here. This is not day one. If this is day one for you, I suggest going back to video number one. Get started. Although they're not in the order of like introduction to business 101 or some nonsense like that. I don't mean to be corny with that, but you know what I mean. All right. So this is advanced stuff. It just is what it is, right? Today's information is kind of thorough, if you will. I'm going to read verbatim what he has simply because when I was going over this, he's talking about self-development. He's talking about the knowledge worker, which if you had been present on some of the other series where we talk about the different type of characteristic of or trait that you may have as a professional, this is one of them. This is the knowledge worker, okay? And I don't want to drop the ball on the information that Mr. Drucker is delivering on this one, so I'm going to go straight into it. So before I go straight into it, you know what I ask. Like, subscribe, follow, hit the notification, and then we keep it rolling, right? So just go ahead and dig right into this. Okay, so I'll read this to you like reading Rainbow. All right, here it is. The executive who's, I don't want to screw this up, right? The executive who works at making strengths productive, his own as well as those of others, works at making organizational performance compatible with personal achievement, right? So here you go. We're just going to go right into it. Self-development of the executive toward effectiveness is the only available answer to satisfy both the objective needs of society for performance by the organization and the needs of the person for achievement and fulfillment. It is the only way in which organization goals and individual needs can come together. Executives who work at making strengths productive, his own as well as those of others, working at making organizational performance compatible with personal achievement. They work at making their knowledge area become organizational opportunity, if you will. And by focusing on contribution, they make their own values become organization results. You make your values, the contribution that you have developed as values towards what you're working for, become the results of the organization. Does that make sense? Or for the organization. By doing that, you're going to be the most effective that you can be at that point. And that's basically what he's delivering there. All right, he says, knowledge workers demand economic rewards too. Their absence is a deterrent, but their presence is not enough. They need opportunity, they need achievement, they need fulfillment, they need values. Only by making themselves into effective executives can knowledge workers obtain those types of satisfactions, right? Only executive effectiveness can enable society to harmonize. I skipped the line there. You know when you get in depth when you're reading and you kind of skip ahead because you're getting so into it. Enable society to harmonize its two needs. The needs of the organization to obtain from the individual the contribution it needs, and the need of the individuals to have the organization serve as their tool for the accomplishment of their purpose. I told you this was like, he really got elaborate with this one. Some people may have gotten lost, and you need to go ahead and back it up, see what I said again. And it is what it is. Some stuff is over people's heads. Some stuff is like, oh, I get it. You know what I mean? And some people, they're like, you know what, Justin, you bore me today. And it is what it is. You know, we can't make you happy every day. If you're trying to run around and make people happy all day long, man, your life sucks, because when are you happy? You know, like, you're going to be stressed out. You know, you're going in 20 different directions. There's a story I heard about that a long time ago. So here's the action point. It says, know your strengths. Apply them to the areas in your organization where you can make a contribution. Make sure your values and the values of the organization are compatible. And that's exactly what it is. Okay, so you have compatibility of your needs with the organization. This is how you put it together, right? I'm summing this up for you. so that you can understand what you bring to the organization as a knowledgeable executive. And we use the term executive loosely. In this sense, what you're bringing to your company, bring contribution and make sure that the contribution that you bring to your company is compatible with the needs and the values of the company itself to move forward.